Hey YouTube, they set the world's second ever video of a Yoshi guitar. Yoshi, this is I ended up talking too much during the last one, so this one I'm going to try not talk very much during. Not going to work though, is it? I always talk too much, so I'll go for a single coil in the middle. Sort of. Have a bit of a loop jam on the go. Oh. Putting the backing track in and distorted was not as good for showing off. So let's see. I'm going to assume that this bass is in tune. I was playing it the other day, although I have, not a Yoshi, a Grant, but got to be same something. They've got to be cousins at least, if not brothers or sisters. Twitch as well. Then get the distortion on for some screaming leads, possibly even the first pedal out. actually managed to do string skipping before. Seems to be working there. It sounds good, you know. Single coil bridge pickup, fuzz, love it. gallopy thing. Yes, I'm really enjoying this guitar. Just as well didn't stick this on the last one. That was an extra 20 minutes. That would have been like up here an entire evening. Yes, no, the more I play it, the more this is, again, I keep saying this, the old, it's got to get used to being a guitar, which happens with a new guitar, but it also happens with one that hasn't been played in 10 years or something. I'm pretty sure the guy said, was it 14 years was the last time this guitar was played, so it's basically been sitting in a bag. Just getting lazy so now, the more I play it, it's starting to ring up and things are vibrating and the dust's coming out the pores and it's come to life basically. But it's stunning. I'm really enjoying it. This is one for the collection. It's not. You're not really going to be able to. There's not really a viable option for buying these, doing them up and selling them and making lots of money. Because it's not really worth any money. It's a shame. It should be. I mean. This is one of those guitars that I bet you there's folk out there. I bet you there might even be comments in maybe not this video, but the other one. I was like, oh, I've had one of them. And you'll hear stories about someone who had one of these in the 80s, you know, when they were 18 or something. And it was better than everyone else's guitar. But everyone else had Gibson, Les Pauls and Fender Strats. But his Yoshi, which you could never found anything about, you didn't have the internet back then, so how would you ever know? Just this weird thing, which is both Fender and, you know, it's like... maybe a little bit of an Aria RS shape in it, actually. But worth looking at. It's one of those things that, I think I said this in the video it's got. It's just like, if you're going to want to have a wee go at trying to fix up a guitar or, you know, learn how to work and things, something like this where all the bits are excellent. Like, not necessarily just the tuners and the bridge and the pickups, although they're excellent and the electrics are all brilliant in this, because in the 80s Japanese guitars, you didn't need to upgrade them. You quite often find these... or these and West Tone Thunders and all that lot with all the original stuff on it, because how are you going to upgrade the tuners? You get ones that look different. Maybe you want ones that have got like a different shaped button on them, or maybe you want locking tuners. Apart from that, why would you upgrade them? They're just really good tuners. And it's like the same with the pickups. I don't like DiMarzio Super Distortion. Okay, but I mean, you're not going to get... you could upgrade this to real DiMarzio Super Distortions and your wallet would notice, but you wouldn't. Pretty much guarantee it. Bridge, solid, everything's there. What this really, I mean, it did, even like someone who knows what they're doing, I mean, this took me, I don't know, 4 hours to get this from the state it was in. It didn't look that bad. It was very dirty, but it's just everything just needed that wee bit of, you know, there's the sort of the frets were a wee bit done, and it's like, you know, the fingerboard was dry and all that stuff. It's well worth it. You know, these are the sort of, it is possible to find one of these in a charity shop or in a bin or in a market for, you know, with a couple of bits missing. You know, maybe it's quite commonly, you know, so maybe this one had a tuner missing, that sort of thing. But I mean, the tuners are just, these are just go-to tuners, so you can get ones that are probably nearly as good, you know, just buy Wilkinson standard or Grovers or something, or 20 or 30 quid, sorted, easily fit in, everything's well, I'm not sure about the bridge being standard size, but I'm sure you could get saddles that would fit it. Pickups are just standard size, pots are standard, everything's, you know, you can buy all these parts quite easily as long as your neck and your body's good. in a way. Even, I mean, I don't even imagine the neck's probably that. I mean, I don't know what else it would fit if you could just find a neck. I mean, to be honest, if I saw someone selling one of these necks, I would probably buy it and make a guitar to use it. So again, I don't know, it's an open challenge. If you think there's that, I think you'll find that my 2020 Epiphone SG's better guitar. Nope, come on up, have a shot of it, play it for 10 minutes. And if you say your Epiphone's better, you're lying and you know you are. Or your Squire Classic Vibe, or whatever. I mean, the reason I said that, it's like we're talking about modern ones, is because the first Squires were Japanese, so were this quality. I've got a bullet there, it's like that. And I think Epiphone as well, although they're pretty rare. In the 80s they did have Japanese guitars, which would have been of a similar line, but nothing since the mid-80s will be better than this. Rock on. And see your PRS SE. If you like PRS, it's kind of what it is. Styling wise, I don't think it's that different either. But absolutely wipe the floor with it. You can tell immediately as soon as you pick it up. Even, you know, it's like when I took it over to Scott's last night and the night before. As soon as you hold it, you can feel that it's not a Samick or something. Samick are really good, yeah, no, totally. They're, as far as modern guitars go, they're pretty good. But as soon as, even when it's manky, the strings are 15 years old, there's tuner missing, and it's like you physically dirty. You can feel the difference with the Japanese quality stuff. Rant over. Rock on.